Good morning. I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research.
I'm Jen Amos, and this is your morning market update for Friday, April 1st. U.S. stocks opened solidly higher following a better-than-expected report on the labor market. Employers added 216,000 non-farm jobs to payrolls last month, and the unemployment rate dropped to 8.8%. That's the lowest it's been since March of 2009. Following the report, Treasury prices extended their decline. But the dollar is rising against other major currencies, as good news on the economy makes it less likely that the Federal Reserve will institute another round of quantitative easing. Meanwhile, oil prices are rising above $107 a barrel on reports that Libyan rebels are losing ground to Muammar Gaddafi's forces.
The day's big corporate news could set up a takeover battle for one of the world's biggest stock exchange operators. NASDAQ OMX Group and Intercontinental Exchange made a joint bid worth $11.3 billion for the NYSE Euronext. That equals $42.50 a share in cash and stock, 19% higher than the offer NYSE Euronext accepted from Deutsche Boerse in February. NYSE Euronext said it will carefully review the new proposal. The company already operates the New York Stock Exchange, in addition to markets in Paris, Brussels, Amsterdam, and Lisbon. NYSE shares are soaring 10% on the news, but NASDAQ, Intercontinental, and Deutsche Boerse are all losing about 1%.
The automakers are sure to get a lot of attention from investors today as they release their March domestic sales figures. Ford Motor is expected to lead the way among U.S. manufacturers with an increase of 15%. If that's the case, it would be only the second time in the past 13 years that Ford beats General Motors in monthly sales. Overall, Edmunds.com predicts a 16.5% jump in industry sales over last March and a 25% improvement over February's results. The reports come against a backdrop of sky-high gas prices, conflict in the Middle East, and supply chain problems stemming from the disaster in Japan. But analysts say that may actually help March sales as consumers try to buy before availability decreases.
A couple more big stock movers are worth keeping an eye on today. Office Depot is tumbling 10% after the retailer said it will restate its full year 2010 financial results to a loss from a profit. The move is due to a decision by the Internal Revenue Service to deny Office Depot's request to carry back tax losses to prior years. Another big decliner this morning is Krispy Kreme, falling nearly 12% right now. The donut chain reported an unexpected fourth quarter loss after yesterday's closing bell. But BP is on the rise this morning. Analysts at J.P. Morgan Cazenove reiterated their buy rating on the energy giant and said the stock is seriously underpriced. That's the latest from Weiss Research. Have a good trading day and a great weekend.